I'm going to read a poem from my new book, In the Lateness of the World. And the poem is called Museum of Stones. I had a friend who traveled the world, and rather than bringing home souvenirs, he would always choose a stone from the ground. And he had a whole museum wall, and they were all labeled where they had come from and when he had found them. I asked him if it was all right with him if I made a similar museum, and he said, yes, everyone should have a museum. But unfortunately, all of my stones wound up in the same sack, all mixed up together. So they're interesting, but I don't know where they are individually from. Here's the poem I wrote for him. Museum of Stones. These are your stones, assembled in matchbox and tin, collected from roadside, culvert and viaduct, battlefield, threshing floor, basilica, abattoir. Stones loosened by tanks in the streets, from a city whose earliest map was drawn in ink on linen. Schoolyard stones in the hand of a corpse. Pebble from Baudelaire's Oui. Stone of the mind within us, carried from one silence to another. Stone of cromlech and cairn, schist and shale, hornblende, agate, marble, millstones, ruins of choirs and shipyards, chalk, marl, mudstone from temples and tombs. Stone from the silvery grass near the scaffold. Stone from the tunnel lined with bones. Lava of a city's entombment. Stones chipped from lighthouse, cell wall, scriptorium, paving stones from the hands of those who rose against the army. Stones where the bells had fallen, where the bridges were blown. Those that had flown through windows, weighted petitions, feldspar, rose quartz, blue schist, Nice and Chert, fragments of an abbey at dusk, sandstone toe of a Buddha mortared at Bamyan, stone from the hill of 3 crosses and a crypt, from a chimney where storks cried like human children, stones newly fallen from stars, a stillness of stones, a heart, altar and boundary stone, marker and vessel, first cast, load and hail, bridge stones and others to pave and shut up with, stone apple, stone basil, beech berry, stone break, concretion of the body, as blind, as cold, as deaf, all earth a quarry, all life a labor, stone-faced, stone drunk with hope that this assemblage of rubble, taken together, would become a shrine or holy place, an ossuary, immovable and sacred, like the stone that marked the path of the sun as it entered the human dawn.